Guys, welcome back. Hello, mi novio. So we're gonna continue with my videos and letters based on how I ended the prior videos, and we're gonna proceed with the second page of the questions. I'm not gonna elaborate more on these because I realized I did kind of give answers on the prior page. Entonces, like, son mis respuestas, pero elaboraré más. And on these, I'm not going to elaborate as much. Porque no te quiero contar todo, that's why I'm going to write. And it says, when do you think you seemed conscious? That was at an early age. Since you lived in Mesquite, would you rather go to Firewall or Town East? I say Town East because it's convenient. It's just all in one, You don't have to deal with the weather stuff. But I like Nordstorm after our experience. I just said I wasn't going to elaborate. Would you rather have scoliosis or flat feet? Would you rather be a stay-at-home mom or get the bag? That's funny because I want to be both. Like, can I not be both, One question like you want to ask me but would rather write it out, or just one. Who is your role model? Just one. What's the most uncomfy thing you've witnessed being? Oh, when I did all the catering. Okay, that's a good one. Are you talking about Secret Society, the show? Because I watched that. Or like within my high school. Because I have... Oh my goodness, I have a story. Like, I'm going to ask for more context in that one because... What do you mean? Or just like the movie? Or its terminology? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Now, what would you compare me to? Or is anything in the world? It's similar to the flower question you asked, but it pertains to all the things on earth. I have to add this one, but most of my music is like please. What does that little word say? Roman? Roommate? Like, okay. If we compare letters, though, easily read mine. Influencing people, make fun. You see, I said poke. But like the vibes and the emotion just pull me excessively, so don't cringe or it like loser Lameo. Okay, do you have any type of music listening wear? Yeah, I have my Skull Candy headphones, and then I have JBL headphones. On a scale of 1 to 10, how was our future like date out and about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how was our future little date out and about? 10 out of 10? Would this one be like Saturday? Or like, am I picturing one and rating it? Why am I so confused? But yay, I can just elaborate and go crazy. I'll just write everything I think. Yes. Y luego, now this is continuing on the responses of all the 60 questions I asked. We're continuing on number 14. It says, I have my mom I have. My mom did for me for a quinceañera and another moment after losing a bet on a fight. A bet. That hurt so much. Hurt. Like, nah. Props to those who have their braided for hours. Okay. He ever braided his hair. Good person to me is someone who isn't selfish, much like they can be 10% selfish. I thought I was confusing the percentage there. But that's it. Respect others' boundaries and grateful for things provided to them, even if they don't want it. Included everyone and don't leave anyone. You're missing a letter there. Out when hanging with others and myself, giving most of their attention on me, like provide a balance so everyone feels great at the function. Does the letter explain that they will help that person one time on to like, yeah, I totally regret helping that individual. Someone who respects social workers or people serving them in any way. And tip servers, I hate when people don't tip even if it's a bad service. You don't know what they are going through. Yeah, oh my goodness, like at least minimum give $1 per each individual that they served, as a waiter for like 6+ years, that's something that I also learned to like do to others. Because my mom also, when we go out, she asks me like all the time, it's like, hey, how much do we leave? Because I be judging, because although they could be going through whatever, like your work environment is like something you separate emotionally from like your outside life. You have to be able to do that, because then you're not adult enough, you're like not mature enough to separate that. Because how are you letting outside things affect you that way professionally or wherever you're working at, and then my mom would ask me and I'd be like, okay, sí, déjale unos 10. And like if you're outstanding, like 10, 15, whatever, we'd be leaving that. But if you really aren't like giving your best or like trying to at least please or be serviceable in whatever role you're doing, like either in Las Vegas or like as in a restaurant, I'd be like, nomás dale $3, because it would be either me, my mom, and my sister. So I'm like, dale $3. Because it would be like, why aren't you doing something? Like, why couldn't you at least bring me napkins? Like, isn't that auto? I dislike when people don't, because it's just like, I just always be here you go. Because I know my expectations. I know what I would do, and that's what I expect. And then it's not that you always get it 100%, but it's like, if you ask, then here you go. Here you go. They're attentive, at least being attentive. And I can go on and on. Corpse Danny, Church, Popeyes. Is that COPSSE daily? Churches is like top tier. Craving, I love getting the others. I don't really care for it, don't get me wrong. I'll eat it, but churches always hits. Any spicy chips or wavy chips, but only salted. I try not to eat chips because I stick to my teeth. I believe I get more along with younger, since my sister and I are 2 years apart. Plus, my sister was in the picture, but since Mia and were always together, we kept each other's young. Even now, younger, you can always be your inner child self and not something that satisfies older individual, you understand? Plus, I can always adjust my energy output. Whoa, that's a great perspective. I feel like my sister does always try to impress me, but I'd be like, anyways, because then I always try to give her like new ways to like continue how to improve or like carry herself. I like to my steak medium or medium rare. My favorite cut would be ribeye or a tie between sirloin and T-bone. Pig can be whatever, and I have eaten goat, sheep, ram, deer, and rabbit. I'll share in person so you can hear my voice and experience. Yeah, you said you really liked it. Shel Silverstein, and I enjoyed his Shel. How do I say his name right? Poetry as a kid and still think of them now. Longer youth, my passion for running keeps me content, so knowing that fact I want to be able to run as well as I can now is such a dreadful reality. Also with my sense like getting older, they start to diminish, so I try to take advantage of listening, tasting, views, touching, and feeling to the max now before it stands to lessen. Oh, it starts to lessen. Okay, I'm gonna take a water break and pause and then come back. To continue.